A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup. A clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Georgia Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, this is always a fun game when Georgia takes on Ole Miss. Last year's game was absolutely wild during the regular season. Not a single punt in the first half. And keep in mind, Georgia might have a little revenge on their mind after Ole Miss knocked them out of the college football playoff last season. Even though Lane Kiffin's gone, there is still a lot of back and forth with this Georgia-Ole Miss rivalry. Cannot wait to get this thing kicked off. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Rebels ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's a give to Frazier. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Right on the money. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Frazier.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to power their way ahead. Might have a chance. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Release to the back. Makes the catch, it's Frazier. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Looking for more room. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
That is the perfect start For a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season, they're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On the move. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get them out to the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the move. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Nate Frazier. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Stockton. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The run inside. It's Lacy. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback keeper. Makes it past the marker. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Good timing on the quick out. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like.
Upstairs he stopped. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Frazier. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Phillips. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
They'll go with Frazier. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The play action fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Fires and picked off. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Handoff for Frazier. Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Dogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On first down, Nate Frazier. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Run in the red zone, it's Frazier. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Here's Nate Frazier. And he's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looks as if he's going to run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And they won't be able to connect downfield looking for a big-time play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Moving past the 25. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
Now, on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He's at the touchdown, Rebels. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half. But you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. And it's the Blue Devils in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Just going to keep it after the snap. Finding some room. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Rebels want to move quickly.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play, they hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Lacey. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Odom. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
And this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. Like, what are the minor adjustments we can make to put us drive together, to sustain it, and now set up first and goal. Great opening drive to start this second half.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
But how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing. There he goes! These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Quarterback may change this route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. They try to pop a run on the draw. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. pick up a 5 and a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's a give to Frazier. There's a crease. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Stockton. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think out routes are solely about timing, because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Frazier. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
What a great play by the defense. When you talk about this running back, he's got a nose for the end zone. He just finds a way. You've seen that a couple times already early in this game, but defense wasn't having any of it that time.
They'll run with Nate Frazier. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They'll try to run it with Frazier. He is stuffed on 4th down and stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration.
Maybe some room here. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They push the lead out.